When we talk about history and historical moments, we always think of a time that is from our past or decades and centuries before we were born. But 2020 changed all that. We're living a moment in history that has seen so many major events that literally, when we enter 2021, the world as we know it will have changed. At RAQSology, we've always believed that movement should be a reflection and representation of what one feels and desires to express. So, when there are such major changes around us, won't that affect our thoughts and movements? Here, Team RAQSology attempts to bring to you a small artistic glimpse into the year that was. For years to come, we will talk about how we lived through a pandemic that shut the so-called modern and technologically advanced world down. Economies fell, our lives came to a standstill, and we got a glimpse of how it was to live and, ironically, breathe a little. Despite the negativity surrounding the pandemic, there were many who found their voice or learned to live life a little differently. So, on that lighter and hopeful note, we bring to you a choreography performed by our very own Shravan Telu.
أنا البرنس وأنا جنتلمان كمامة بلبس وجلافز كمان سلامي من بعيد من غير أحضان كورونا فيروس أنا كده في أمان بامبلي بامبلي بيلي بام بام 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 أنا البرنس وأنا جنتلمان كمامة بلبس وجلافز كمان سلامي من بعيد من غير أحضان كورونا فيروس أنا كده في أمان رونا 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 فيروس 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 خايفين عليكم اللي بيحصل وبنشوفه وهلا علينا ومش عارفين ظروفه عقب ايديك قبل ما تسلم على اللي جنبك هي اللي بتسلم ما تخليش عشان قتلك
حافظ علي منك يا غالي انا حامي بيتي وعيالي
كورونا هنا رسمي كورونا هي خصمي
بعقم نفسي منها قبل ما بتدخل في جسمي بامبلي بامبلي بيلي بام بام 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 مرض وعم على الكل بقينا ماشيين بالكحول زي ما لقينا له اسم
الله 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 الله
بعون الله هنلاقي الحل
الله 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 خايفين عليكم اللي بيحصل وبنشوفه وهلا علينا ومش عارفين ظروفه عقب ايديك قبل ما تسلم على اللي جنبك هي اللي بتسلم ما تخليش عشان قتلك طب 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 الله 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 كورونا فيروس كورونا فيروس كورونا فيروس كورونا فيروس انا البرنس انا جنتلمان كمامة بلبس وجلافز كمان سلامي من بعيد من غير احضان كورونا فيروس انا كده في امان
بامبلي بامبلي بيلي بام بام بامبلي بامبلي بيلي بام بام بامبلي بامبلي بيلي بام بام بامبلي بامبلي بيلي بام بام
انا البرنس انا جنتلمان
طب يلا
أنا البرنس أنا جنتلمان
#Black Lives Matter was a movement that caught a lot of eyeballs this year. And not for any unjustifiable reasons. For too long, racism has been a reality, not just in the US, but even at home, where we address our Northeastern brothers and sisters with derogatory terms. Then, there was a black and white photo challenge that women from all across the globe participated in. This was about standing up for and paying respects to the women who go missing or are murdered and assaulted. I realized that the common word in all these was black. And so we have Ranjana Sharma performing on this beautiful song by the Beatles, that speaks about hope and rising above the injustices that one faces.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to rise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. And all your life you were only waiting for this moment to be free. And blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of a dark black night. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of a dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. 'Cause all your life you were only waiting for this moment to rise. You were only waiting for this moment to rise.
It has been a year where mental health has come to the forefront as many people's barriers that they had held up for years came crashing down as things around us started locking down and life as we know it came to a standstill. For this piece, we wanted to try representing an individual and his or her mind. It's a symbolic piece where sometimes, even when we are sinking from within, we put on a mask or a facade of staying calm and collected. But eventually, the strings start to unravel, and you can't help but reveal the pain or cry for help when you feel desolate. So, let Sri Lakshmi and Shruti take you on a roller coaster ride that is the human mind.
Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this and see what's behind. Got no way to prove it, so maybe I'm lying. But I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Take a look in the mirror, what do you see? You see it clearer, or are you deceived in what you believe? 'Cause I'm only human after all, and you're only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Some people got the real problems. Some people out of love. Some people think I can solve them. Lord, heavens above, I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Don't ask my opinion, don't ask me to lie, and beg for forgiveness for making you cry. For making you cry. 'Cause I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Oh, some people got the real problems. Some people out of love. Some people think I can solve them. Lord heavens above, I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. I'm only human. I made mistakes. I'm only human. It's all it takes to put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. 'Cause I'm no prophet or Messiah. You should go looking somewhere higher. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me.
The refugee situation has been in the public eye for a while now, especially with the situation in Syria. But this year, we got a glimpse of what it means to be displaced from one's place of comfort closer to home. When the pandemic struck, thousands of migrant workers were left stranded in the states they traveled looking for work. With no relief in sight, many of them chose to walk home, some of them perishing on the way with not enough supplies for their basic existence. Eventually, relief started pouring in. But who can let go of that feeling of hopelessness when one does not feel like home? Only the ones who go through this ordeal can really know how it feels. But Soumya's performance attempts to give you a glimpse of the same.
وشعير وعنب وزيت وتين ورمان وتمر وبيت بلاد بر وشعير وعنب وزيت وتين ورمان وتمر وبيت بلاد بر وشعير وعنب وزيت وتين ورمان وتمر وبيت بلاد بر وشعير وعنب وزيت وتين ورمان وتمر وبيت أي حين يوقع لي بيت قال حين ما يعيش خيمة أو على غلا قال قوشة صغيرة وزيد معه 4 أهلي وهنا أبني أهلي أنا يشيلوا علي بنايا أدور لي شغلة بالشاقة بنظافة أو بتراب وعدت عالم اللغات ابعدي ليش من حكاياتش مع الوقت أحس منسوبة أنا مشهور اليمن أي حين يوقع لي بيت قال حين ما يعيش خيمة أو على لقى غوشة صغيرة وزيد معه 4 أهلي بلاد بر وشعير وعنب وزيت وتين ورمان وتمر وبيت بلاد بر وشعير وعنب وزيت وتين ورمان وتمر وبيت جيت لعينش هاربة وانتي حسبتيني هايجة جيت لعينش هاربة وحسبتش ليدك
What is the one thing that binds us from within and with the world around us? Love. Love is at the root from which springs empathy, kindness, support, freedom, and so much more that no matter how dark the days, there is always hope that you will find a way and rise above it all. 2020 has been a tough year for me as well, in so many ways. And in fact, when I performed this piece, I was going through one of my darkest days mentally. But the motive behind this piece was love. And at the end, I emerged from it feeling hopeful and, most importantly, loved.